It's a much more complicated concept in social science, and Helen's been digging deeply into Margaret Archer in the wee hours in the morning, so I'm expecting her to dig in there. But I'm just going to offer some kind of general notions of it. A lot of what I want to talk about initially is interpretation in research, because the notion of reflexivity, you could reduce it to a notion of what Robert Stakes, the educational researcher, calls good thinking. It's at one level it's about good thinking. That's a bit crude. But it acknowledges, among other things, that research is an act of interpretation, particularly when it comes to human beings researching human beings, which is what education research is. And that when we're researching, what we're doing is we're assembling meanings, and we're doing it from 3 sources particularly, or maybe 4 sources. We're doing it from data, if we're doing some empirical work. We're doing it from scholarship in relation to that. We're doing it from thinking about those things, and we're doing it from our experience. And what reflexivity tries to do is get a hold of those different factors and bring them in. So I put on the slide, if you can see it, that one of the things reflexivity does is it avoids that binary of objectivity and subjectivity. It comes at it from a different way, and hopefully we can elaborate on that. It acknowledges interpretation in research, and I'm going to just focus on that for a bit. And it sees the self as a research tool. If you have a kind of objectivist position of research, then you want to be as far away from your research as possible. You want to say, it's over there and I'm watching it, and so on. Reflexivity says something, it's not rampant subjectivism, it's not anything goes, but it says you're part of the research, acknowledge it, and make it good. And reflexivity is the means by which you do that.